Hello, everybody. Today is 30th November,
Yeah.
and we're right now in this city called Keetmanshoop. And yesterday, we actually happened to get our visa for the next country. At the very end of our time in Namibia, we spent almost a month in this amazing country, meeting some really wonderful people. But we clearly did not have any clue of what would happen the last 4 or 5 days in this last 1 week that we've had in Windhoek. So after we came back from the dunes and the desert, we ended up applying for the visa for South Africa, and it took quite a bit of time. And we finally got the visa in our hand yesterday at 12 o'clock, 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah, and as soon as we got the visa, we just went back, packed our bags in our hostel, and then just left Windhoek and started hitchhiking towards the border.
So the situation was a bit complicated because our visa in Namibia expires today, which is the last day. And if we overstay, then we are inappropriately here in the country, which we don't do. We've never done such a thing, and we don't want to break that rule. So our plan was to get here as soon as possible. So that's why we left there as soon as we could from after collecting the passports from the embassy. And that's how we made it until Keetmanshoop, which is about 500 kilometers south of Windhoek. Interestingly, while we were anxiously waiting in Windhoek with so much of tension, we got to meet Vicky. Vicky actually runs a little restaurant in the Windhoek city center, and he was so comforting. He took such good care of us. He fed us a lot of yummy Indian food.
Even yesterday, before leaving, we had roti and chana.
People are super warm, and it wasn't just him. When we got on the road and started moving, one city, one town to another while hitchhiking, we found some very interesting folks. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a video with every one of them, but it was so warm, so beautiful, and we got to understand the different cultures in the further south, especially those of the colored people. So one of them was a school teacher who gave us a ride until Rehoboth.
And then after that, we got a car in which there was a small family going till Meandertal. And then
Mariantal.
Mariantal.
And then after that, we found another teacher who was driving down here to Keetman, who brought us in his car. And interestingly enough, his son is actually studying in India. So what a small world. We ended up connecting, exchanging numbers. And then we got here to Keetmanshoop, which is where we stayed last night. So this actually is the home of Auntie Jensen. So we've just been staying here. She's a friend of the person who dropped us, Mr. Isaac. So he was like,
it was
don't.
such a pleasant surprise. We were it was almost 8:30 in the night and we were wondering where do we stay.
Yeah.
And then he just brought us here. It was very comforting.
And Auntie Jensen, she actually gave us a very comfortable room. We got to sleep so well after a long time. It was a double bed, didn't have to be separated by hostel dorms like we were in Windhoek. And now we have just got ready. The car is already there. It's ready to go.
And they're going to drop us till the highway.
And now we have another 300
kilometers to the border.
And we have our visa, but we also have a lot of anxiety because we have heard very, very crazy things about South Africa, especially about the safety and security bit of things. So
we are a little concerned how we'll make our way from the border to Cape Town.
So I don't know what will happen. So let's see.
Did you sleep well?
Yes. One eye open, one eye closed after 2 o'clock. It was okay. Yeah. As long as I know the gate is locked and everyone is safe around here. Zizi!
Thank you so much, Auntie.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. The Lord will get you through from
Yes.
here to Cape Town. Yeah.
Please stay in touch, and if you
Yeah,
come to
yeah,
India
yeah. Oh,
someday.
everything will be fine from here.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Now we're on our own again.
She's absolutely one of the nicest people we've ever met. She
She's-
didn't know us this
Yeah.
time last.
She's like, I'm a mother. I have to take care of you. You're my children now. And then she brought us till this gas station. She spoke to one of the gas station guys and told him that he has to transfer us to a known car.
And also send her the registration number. She says bye. People here in the south have been super, super warm. I don't know, Namibia has given us such mixed opinions about humanity, about people here in
Yeah.
this part of the world. Like, after all that they've gone through during their struggle for independence and even after that, it's so hard to even explain. I think this country has really changed our opinion from how initially it was so reserved to what it is right now, where people seem to be so open and so nice and so warm. drivers, they stop for us, the South African ones. They always point at something in the near the mirror. I don't know if it's a camera.
Yeah, they cannot take the charge.
The Namibians or the South Africans?
South Africans.
South Africans.
Yeah. Because we figured they would be the ones going all the way to Cape Town. No problem. You never told us your names.
Yeah,
I remember you guys.
Yes. But I said my name is John.
John.
They'll call me Master Willie.
Willie.
Yeah.
Albano.
Shishi.
I'm becoming to India soon.
Ah,
Very
nice.
soon on the road trip. South Africa. New friends.
Get on put this car on a boat and come there.
Yeah.
And then continue the road trip on the other side.
Yeah. Very nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah. Blessed.
So these guys are giving us a ride from Keetmanshoop down to where are we going? Grunau. So Grunau puts us about halfway to the border. So we have another 100 kilometers to get to the border, and it's already what 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, one.
It's almost 12.
We have a very late start today. We almost waited for 1.5 hours, 2 hours there until these guys came and picked us up. Hitchhiking in Namibia is so hard. So hard.
But the roads here in Namibia are just going straight for many, many kilometers.
Yeah,
The road. Yeah.
it's super straight.
I wish I had a fast car.
Yeah. Without the trailer, right? You
Yeah,
just
no, without it. You don't stay in the sun like that, man.
Bye bye. These guys were super friendly. They brought us almost halfway on our journey towards the border.
And they had, especially Navneet, had such an amazing conversation with them non-stop for 2 hours.
She's basically saying that because she wanted to sleep and we were all being very loud.
Not really, but yeah, it
you
was
liked
nice.
it? Hmm.
Yeah.
So we're right now at this place called Grunau. It's a very small town in the south of the desert wasteland, and we're about another 150 kilometers to Noorduwer Wheels Drift border. So
But to be honest, like I am so tired already.
yeah, it's
This desert,
pretty hot.
I'm so tired to even speak properly. But yeah, staying out here in the hot sun in the desert land is not easy. It's too
really hard.
tiring.
And barely anyone is stopping for us. We see a lot of people going in their private cars, like families, but
It's going on.
yeah,
I hope we get a vehicle soon.
it's quite challenging. I think Namibia has been one of those countries, like I think it's officially the hardest country to hitchhike in on our list of.
Yeah. And also public transport is not there for this.
Yeah.
Either we have to like leave at really odd hours during the day and pay very expensive prices. This is one bus which goes at middle of the night.
Which makes no sense because, it's more expensive than taking a flight,
Yeah.
which is so weird. And the flights are also expensive. Anyway, we are now here. We are just trying to find any transport, whether it's public transport or hitchhiking.
And this is how it looks.
So deserted.
We're sitting on the road now. It's been almost half an hour and nobody is stopping, and there are hardly any vehicles here. We'll put our backpacks here. We've taken out the umbrella because it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun is right on top of our head.
Yeah, so terrible. Okay, there's a car. Thank you so much. To Cape Town. Sorry. We've just been here almost 1 hour, just sitting there. So everybody shish is back to her usual place. We have a new friend here. Hello sir, how are you? So we're quite close to the border now, I think.
Yeah, just about 20 kilometers.
So we're pulling up. We already see some mountains there. A bit of a change from the scenery we've been seeing for the last 300, 400 kilometers.
I'm a bushveld,
Ah,
which is nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Is this what they call Orange River Ken?
Yeah, this is where we got to cross the Orange River. This is where the Orange River is actually the border.
I see.
River divides the two countries.
Okay.
About to take over.
So we're nearly there. We're super nervous. We've been getting a bit of a reality check about
How South
the rest of
Africa
our
is.
journey would be. So Shish, as you can see, is very nervous right now.
One of the things Navneet is supposed to do.
So we'll hopefully cross the border safely and we'll come back here with an update soon.
Everything you find there down the bottom on the green, at the green border, everything on that side of the border of the green is South Africa.
Oh.
Everything on this side is Namibia.
Wow.
Such a contrast.
I've almost reached. And suddenly in the middle of all of this desert land, we've just found a lot of greenery. So we're learning that all of these are grain farms that feed off the Orange River, which is actually the border between the two countries at this place. It's so green, right?
It's been so many days since we saw green color.
The only shade of green we saw was red. This is lush.
This is lush green.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable. Cape Town.
We finally made it into South Africa. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this road is
Oh, just stopped now. We're almost about 100 kilometers south from the border, and it's about sunset time. And our new friend, Mr. Bullet, has just got to check the refrigeration on the backside. But this is what his stuff looks like. It's super cool, and we still have about 9 hours of driving left because these are all mountainous roads. So it's windy, it's up and down, and it's a very heavy load, so it's going to take some time to get to Cape Town. It is cold
You
outside.
guys had to go out to stretch. I could do it like
yeah, well, there's a big difference, man.
Oh my god.
I stand there, it's like a...
Oh my god. By the way, everybody, Bullet's 6'6".
Oh my
Just for perspective. And Shish is not even 5.
You have to tell them that.
Okay.
He has his entire food box right next to him. Easy access. This side is food, this side is refrigerator.
You want cappuccino?
Anything,
You
whatever.
want hot chocolate?
No, not
bar?
hot chocolate.
Yeah, I think now we have seen it all. This is...
It's the first time coffee in a truck.
Why?
Yeah.
That can't be the first time.
We have had tea before, like watery tea.
Yeah, but this was
This is
like a
hot
whole
too.
cooking session now.
Yeah, no.
Sugar?
It's
How many?
1 or 2. Yeah.
Put a cappuccino in this.
Ah.
My way of making coffee.
This I guess. Wow, it smells so good in the cabin.
There's still the space for milk. The milk has to go in the back because otherwise it's free.
Ah.
I can just stay right there.
Yes.
Yeah, just.
Wow. This feels like heaven for me.
This is my wife's job when she shows me on the truck. She makes the coffee.
Okay.
I just drive and she makes the coffee. But when she's not here, I have to make it myself.
It's too good.
Yeah? You like
So nice.
Nothing as good as a cup of coffee.
16 degrees and look what Shish is up to.
I've got myself 4 pillows and a nice thick blanket.
This is so unfair. Look at us. He's driving, I'm sitting here, and this was just sleeping in the back.
I asked both of them if they wanted to swap seats. It's a good morning.
Now made it very close to Cape Town, about another 30 kilometers or so. So it is just inside getting locking the truck and coming.
But as soon as I woke up, Bullet was like, let's make a cup of coffee. And we had coffee in bed.
I think we were still so sleepy we didn't really vlog this, but now we are awake and in another 30 minutes or so we should reach Cape Town. So we're,
Now it's breakfast time.
yeah, breakfast time. We're at a gas station right here.
We got the spinach pie.
Spinach and feta pie.
Oh, wow.
And what do you get, Bullet?
Me,
Yeah,
a burger pie.
it's not vegetarian.
No.
Not at all.
Do I look Indian too?
Sorry?
Ask your face if I look like an Indian too.
Yeah.
No.
It's like a big veg pie.
Yeah, it was stinky.
We're back.
What do we see now?
First view of Table Mountain. Okay, the first view of the sea with the Table Mountain and the town there.
Okay. just got off the truck and Bullet left us here at this gas station. Our couchsurfing host is actually coming to pick us up, and we just wanted to say, I think the experience we had crossing the border and coming up till here would have never happened this way. Would have never been so positive if it wasn't for Bullet.
Absolutely.
So he
I was so scared, like just before entering South Africa, after hearing all those stories we've heard from our friends.
It was really very uninspiring to cross the border when we heard these things. But of course, even here in the midst of all of this tension, we found somebody so amazing, so wonderful who helped us come here, reach here. So we just wanted to say a special thanks to him. And now that we're here in Cape Town, quite excited about
First, we want to rest for some days at least, 2 or 3 days.
So that's first on the agenda. So in a moment, we should be heading to the house of our couchsurfing host. So once we settle in, get some rest, we'll start probably exploring this city. So we'll see you again in the next one. Bye.
I come out of the shower and Navneet is like this.
Stop it, little cat. Time to go.
Don't you ever work in India?
No.
I was married when I was 22.
Different. It's very different. Okay, what is happening, Shish?
We're just going out to watch the sunset, but Reshma and I are putting nail paint. Writing up his cards.